Hey everyone, this is Thomas Moore speaking. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be reviewing a 2-pack called Oliver and Oliver, and we're just going to be discussing and kind of reviewing it. Now this 2-pack was released in 2015, maybe 16. I would have to double check on the dates again, but pretty much it was released coincide Legends of the Lost Treasure, that great Thomas film that everyone loves for good reason. And then now we got our first Oliver, the excavator, right here into wooden railway form, and we're going to be talking about both of these items and reviewing them. So I'm going to start off with the boring one, the one we've gotten in wooden railway before. This is Oliver. Well, obviously it's Oliver, like, you know what I'm saying. It's obviously Oliver, so yeah. Pretty much, let's just review him. Now, I don't really have an old style Oliver to compare him to, and also, damn, I really need to wipe this down. It's been, oof. Yeah, Oliver is one of, this 2-pack I got a long time ago, and it's had my care since I was like 8, so, yeah. Because I got it when Wooden Railway was going out, and it was Thomas Wood, and yeah. Because my mom took me to a store, and they had this 2-pack. Actually, they had a bunch of wooden railway stuff. I got a few items there, but pretty much, she went there to buy me switches. I came out with 2 trains, well, 1 train and another vehicle, but Oliver was my favorite character at that point, so I needed merch of him. Oof. Yeah, so anyways, this is Oliver now. His old learning curve version had black wheels, which sucked. It's classic, but it wasn't that good, to be honest. This is much better. It has like his rounded tank, then its side tank, like fit here. It has a dome. It has, I don't actually know what that is. I need to get back on my train knowledge. And it has his little dent here. So yeah. Actually, that's not his whistle. The one thing though, that the 2006 Oliver had an ugly face, really bad face, but the detail on that thing was impeccable. Now, he had a box like he does on in the show, and a box up here, and that was really cool. That's cool detail. This Oliver doesn't, so yeah. But overall, though, I can't really fault this Oliver. I do have another version of this Oliver, and the only difference being it's not lipped wheels. But I didn't pull it out for this video, and I don't really think it's worth comparing. If I'm being honest, it's this Oliver in slightly worse condition, but it's a little more cleaned up. Like, I need to, like, wipe this all down and clean it, because this was in, like, a bin outside in my garage for a long time, like 2-3 years, before I got back into Thomas, so, yeah. It's kind of been through some it. But anyways, yeah. Also, I think out of the main 11, he's the one in worse condition, just because he's the one I've had the longest, or at least having gone, like, an actual upgrade since. But he still rolls fine and stuff, obviously. Like, yeah. But, you know, this is kind of fun. Anyways, yeah. Let's just talk about the more interesting of the two, let's be honest. How much can you really talk about all of it? You can a lot, actually, but, you know, I kind of want to get down to the other side of business. Oliver. Ta-da! Anyways, so this is our first look into Oliver, the excavator. Might have mispronounced that word. Oops. I don't really care. So let's just get into his wooden railway model now. The wooden railway did do some of the pack long before, but they skipped over Oliver. Like, I don't know why. Oliver is probably honestly the best character in the pack. He has such a cool character, and he had the best episode with Ned. The one where the building falls down. I think it's Thomas's trusty friends. Yeah, I think so. Because I don't think it's on site with Thomas. I need to rewatch the pack, honestly. But, I do have problems with this one railway model. we're just gonna get into them. Yeah. So pretty much, I'm not really a big fan of how they did his scooper, his shovel. It looks kind of danky, especially compared to Alfie's, because Alfie is a lot bigger, and he's supposed to be a small one. And then you look at all of it, and then seriously, also this chassis spins way too much. Like it's really hard to keep it. You know, I'm gonna get the track I was just using for all of it. It's just all its wheels and kind of show you what I mean. I'm gonna. Oh, you see, I didn't really push it, and it's like I might be pushing it by accident, but it is really loose. Like it has no weight to it. I swear. Like, because with Alfie, you kind of have to want to turn. Like, it's not difficult or anything, but you kind of want to turn, right? Like, you kind of do more like this. This you could just like that, like no weight. Also, something I've also had seen people kind of complain about is the lack of treads, Caterpillar tracks, and I'm kind of iffy on this. Now, I don't know how well he would have rolled, so I kind of get why they didn't design it with him. And also, Mattel didn't make a Terrence or anything, and made anything with tracks, I think, during the event, so all of it actually would have been more unique. But it wouldn't actually be as easily to move, and kids probably want to roll all of it and play with it, so I kind of get it. Also, I wish the shovel here was a magnet. That would be kind of cool. Like, it's cool to pick up dirt, I guess, but I don't know. It's just a match like Jack and Alfie. Yeah, because Mattel released a Jack, and it had a magnet, even though I think it's mainly because the old one did. But, yeah, it would be nice. So, yeah. Also, actually, no, outside of that, that's pretty good. I like the paint. I like how it's painted, obviously. It looks like the character. You know, that face is actually a really good Oliver face. I always kind of thought it looked like the model face. I could be wrong. I haven't seen the Oliver prop in a while. I haven't looked at any pictures of him. But that is a good Oliver face. And, you know, and I don't really have much to say. I do think overall it looks really nice. And you know what? For the Caterpillar tracks, I kind of get why they didn't do it, like I said. And I got Terrence. When I was buying Terrence, I kind of tried going... I went for the old style one without the Caterpillar tracks. Mainly because it was just easier to roll him if I needed him to move. And he was also a bit cheaper. But honestly, because the one with Caterpillar tracks is also just harder to find with the tracks with a good price and him in good condition, or at least decent condition, where it's worth buying online. So yeah, because that's the problem. Well, that's a problem this Alpha doesn't have, because if I wanted to resell him, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, my Caterpillar tracks are broken, no one's gonna buy this, or I can't really sell it for as much. I don't really have this problem, because my Oliver is in actually really good shape. I guess that's just saying how much I really played with him. Because he wasn't a train. I just put him... Because I kept him on my layout. But, like, I didn't, like... He couldn't pull trains. Well, he could, but he couldn't pull trains, right? So, like... What is he going to do? Take Annie and Clayville? No. That's Thomas's job, obviously. What is he going to do? Pull the express? Actually, thinking about him pulling the express is really funny now. What is he going to do? Pull, trucks? For James? No, James is going to do it himself. He needs to actually get out the shed and do something. Okay. In all seriousness, no. And I'm sure James is a really useful engine, but don't tell him that. I'm sure that these all... I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. So, yeah, just... You know what? I'm going to end this video practically now. So, what are my final thoughts on this? I really do like this 2-pack, and I thought it was a really good 2-pack that they decided to make for this movie and the Oliver and Oliver, because since ever this Oliver was introduced, this was the point in the show where this Oliver started being irrelevant because they did the pack season, like the pilot was in season 6 of Thomas, then during season 7 the shoot for the pack episodes was during that time. And I mean, they weren't really ever supposed to meet because I find it really funny for someone like Kit to be like, you want to know what we should make a pack scaled Thomas prop of, like a character for Thomas and the pack to interact with, a new character. Ooh, Percy James? Ooh, Gordon, that would be fun. No, Oliver. Who's Oliver again? Like, seriously, like, they were never supposed to meet is kind of what I'm thinking. Well, I know that, but the fact they did, in retrospect, that's crazy, right? And, yeah, and, they created a fun plot with a kind of a whatever character, Marion. So, yeah, overall, I really do like this 2-pack now. As much as I have my gripes about some of the problems this Oliver has, I do really think it was a good pack, a 2-pack, and I'm just really happy he's actually in the line because we have most of the other pack members. We're missing a few, but we have all of the ones that were in CGI. So, yeah. Because, honestly, like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just really happy he was made. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This was Thomas and Moore speaking. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.